Morning. Sweethearts. Introduce yourself.
Yes, good morning, everyone who streams us live every Saturday at 10 a.m. I'm your beautiful co-host, Shawahana Alia.
Emphasis on beautiful.
Yeah, and we are so happy to host the show with you every morning, every Saturday morning. And for the students always who watch B4C, this is the right show for you.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
But before that, by the way, I would like to remind these guys where our glow comes from.
You know, it is not free of charge. Apart from that, God-given, of course. I mean, we can't do anything about it.
But besides that, we have our sponsor schools. That is Ebenezer Christian High School, Vulenga. And they offer both O and A level. And their admissions are running down your screen. You can get a slot for your child. They have day and boarding. For these parents who always want to see their children, who always want to give them morning breakfast, supper, that's the school for you. And your child does not only grow academically, but also spiritually.
Yeah, so get in touch with them and make sure that you get the right place for your student. For those of you who are a little inclined to the international side of, schools and all, you might be asking, are there actually Christian international schools that are based on Christian education and ensuring that students can grow the right way, both spiritually and morally? Well, Genesis Christian School International is there for you, and we are proud to be sponsored by the amazing school, of course. So Genesis Christian School International is located in Bwevale, that's Imperial Road, Imperial Gayaza Road, somewhere around there. So get in touch with them. Their information is running on our screens. They have running from grade 0 up until grade 12. It offers an accelerated Christian education program. Now, this is an individualized curriculum that ensures and acknowledges that every student has different abilities and God-given talents. And so they curate this particular curriculum to work in that, but as well instilling moral values and Christian values into your students. So if you are more inclined to the international system, reach out to Genesis Christian School International and get a placement for your student so that they can go the right way. So again, a big shout out to our amazing school sponsors for ensuring that we are here on set every single Saturday morning. Now, that's not just what we talk about every single Saturday, but we have a culture here on the Students Forum B4C where we like to build monuments. Now, this is an opportunity we give to you and ourselves to look through our week, reflect on the goodness of the Lord, and give glory to Him and testify of His goodness today. So if you'd like to share your building a monument moment with us, feel free to drop it. We're streaming live on our social media platforms. That is at Google TV Uganda. And of course, if you'd like to call in, our studio lines are running on your screen. Please call in and share with us what your building the monument moment for this week is. So allow me stats, because I honestly wanted to share this last week, but last week we had our senior force coming in to give us a brief rundown of how the new curriculum UNEP system has been. And so today, the previous 2 weeks ago, let me say, I was coming to church, coming for ministry, you people. I was getting ready to come, and I was going to spend literally the whole day here, so morning hours. I get out of the house, get onto a judge, and we are, on our way. So we reach somewhere around Makere Chikoni, let's say around Caltech there. And I don't know what this judge guy was thinking, but I can tell you for a fact that 2 seconds of impatience can cost you your life. That's all. 2 seconds of impatience can cost you your life. So this guy is riding behind some guy driving a Mercedes. So I don't know what happened after that, but I didn't stick around to figure out, because you guys are still in shock. So this guy, instead of choosing to be patient and allowing this guy to, proceed, that road is not really that wide. And usually there's a lot of traffic there. So this guy decides to overtake from the left side. Now, why he had not seen, or why he thought he could maneuver, why he wanted to pull a Batman stunt, I don't know. The guy decides he's going to. So he ends up hitting a lady just along the road there, and he hits the car and scrapes through it. And me, I'm just like, my instincts tell me to jump off because you guys, I'm not going to die and be thrown in the middle of the road. So I'm like, let me jump off. I'd rather have control of where I fall than not know where I'm going to fall.
Yeah.
So I jump off and it's like a whole thing. Now, for a second, I was in complete shock. Like, I'm like, what happened? I'd been in almost accidents before, but never something this serious, if I may say so.
Yeah.
So I get off, and for a moment, so my phone even fell in the middle of the road, you people. Cracked screen. But I'm alive.
Yeah.
So I get off the judge, and I'm just, in my mind, I don't know what's going on. But for like, I think a minute, I'm freaking out. And I'm like, you know what, Jane? Relax. Let's move on. So I get my bag and pay this guy for the journey, or at least half the journey. Now, don't ask me why I paid him, because somebody would have just been like, hey, I do not want people holding anything against me. Yes, I am still alive. I almost got hurt, but I actually didn't get hurt. So I'm like, no worries. Plus, this guy was arguing with a guy who drives a Mercedes. So you only know what's going to happen after that. Like, let me give the guys money and move on. So I paid this guy and I'm on my way. And all this time, I started to walk from there because I'm still in shock.
Like, death is not trying me
Great,
again.
you're not trying me again. Not today. I tried to walk.
Yeah.
And I walk. I come to church, minister the whole day. I'm okay. So I'm thankful to God for one, sparing my life, because there were cars coming from behind and anything could have happened, but those guys managed to stop in time. And, I think they had seen this accident before it even happened, because where they stopped was, it's like, these guys know what they're doing. So that whole scene passes, and I'm thankful to God. And I'm thinking through that day of everything that could have happened, and I'm grateful to God for the fact that I'm alive. And whatsoever happens, he chooses me every single day. That was a beautiful reminder for me. So that's my building the monument moment for this, the past 2 weeks. Over to you, Hannah.
By the way, mine is not so different from yours.
Okay.
Yeah, because I also
The enemy. Hey,
the enemy is trying.
They will not rob us from you. Don't worry.
Yeah, so I also want to thank God for the gift of life, because there are times when I really move a lot. And death tries you like to the extreme, and you're like, what is happening? Yeah, so this week I was heading to Kawempe because I had to pick some things. But I have this thing, I don't like moving in taxis.
No, I get you.
Yeah.
I get you.
But then my mom keeps telling me, borders are bad. And I'm like, taxis, no. Yeah, so I bought this border. And I don't know what was wrong with the guy, by the way. But he was driving like in a really bad way.
Yeah.
And nearly to the extent that he almost got me knocked. I told him, go first stop, and I get off. Yeah, but then the other scenario that I really saw and it like broke down my heart was, I was on TikTok. So there was this accident that happened recently of the truck, the fuel truck. Yeah. The fuel truck that fell down. And this thing is really common because these trucks keep on falling and people come get fuel. But this time around, it was so different. Because there was this guy holding his camera recording. And then he's like...
news reporter was like, listen to
so he was like, you guys, these people are getting fuel. But I think it's dangerous. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
Just a minute after saying it, and the truck blows off. Due to the fact that she was near electricity wires and nearby
a petrol
station. So it was really risky. People started getting out their things out of the shops because the wires were breaking.
Yeah.
This thing. And there was also another video they showed, and people had got burnt like parts. And I was like, whenever we walk, you just thank the Lord. You just imagine. There are even people who are just passing by.
Yeah, you might have just been a passerby.
That thing broke my heart, and I was like, we really need to thank the Lord for the gift of life.
True. Yeah. True. And also appreciate life. We all know that petrol is flammable. Why are you going next to a truck full of it? I am still questioning. But thank God for life every single day because it's important, and also do your part to protect your life. I mean, I know God has better plans for you than perishing in weird ways.
Yeah.
I know God has better plans for you. So please do share with us what you're building the monument moment for this week is. I repeat, run on down to our socials. That is at Google Day TV Uganda. Like, share, comment, and tell us what you're building the monument moment for this week is. Now, before we get into what we're talking about today, we briefly want to give you a testing 1-2 of some of the events that are happening so that you can prepare to get the details somewhere in between the show. Yeah, now you have a reason to watch the show in case you wanted to switch. But yes, we have amazing events coming up. The first one is, of course, Rockfest UG. You guys, I'm excited for it because Ada is coming back to UG.
Yeah.
And we're having Judy K. And we're having Frank Edwards.
And those are our Ugandan artists.
And our Ugandan artists as well. You guys, you cannot afford to miss. This is on the 8th of November. Next month, it's coming up real fast, you guys. Like 2 weeks from now, if I'm not mistaken. 8th of November, Lugogo Hockey Grounds is where we shall be. 4 p.m. Come ready, get your tickets. We have... Well, why am I giving you the details now? Watch the rest of that show. We have Rockfest UG coming up. But of course, we also have our 31st crossover night every single end of the year. That is on 31st of December. Plan to be a part of it. We're going to have amazing features coming through. For now, that is what I will share with you. But we have an amazing topic prepared for you. And we'd like to dive into the Meet the Student segment where we get to hear from our students out there on a subject for the day. And of course, allow them introduce our topic for the day. So pay attention and stay tuned.